Look at this picture that was taken long ago. Look at that face. Look how clear the eyes are, how proud she is, defiant even. She looks feisty. Her daughter, Cami Naidi, describes her like this.
Determined, stubborn, headstrong, but loving, generous, but just don't mess with her.
Her name is Geneva Wood. She is 90 years old. She has 5 kids, 11 grandchildren, 12 great-grandchildren, 3 great-great-grandchildren. She had a stroke in January, and she went to Life Care Center of Kirkland for her rehab.
They didn't think that she'd get out of a wheelchair after, because she had lost the complete use of her right side.
She got out of the chair all right until she fell and broke her hip on March 4th, and then she became ill. Very ill. On March 5th, she was taken to Harborview where they tested her. She had the coronavirus, COVID-19.
You just lay there and you cough and it comes from your toenails up.
By the 9th, doctors like Mark Zaros thought she was a goner.
Her oxygenation was going up. And so by the time I left late in the evening, she had been kind of converted to comfort care, and we had sort of decided that she was going to pass, and that's what the family wanted, and that's what she did, and the lights were out.
The family was told to say their goodbyes, which they did through glass.
It was very painful because I knew that I was not going to live, and I didn't want to live, and there was no hope. There was my family on the other side of that window, and I couldn't touch them.
By the 10th, lonely and afraid, she was crying for her family, begging to see them. One by one, family members were allowed to put on suits and masks and gloves, and they made their final visits.
She said her goodbyes and she was at peace. There wasn't anything like, I'm not ready to die. She was ready to go. She had fought a hard battle and she said goodbye and she gave us all our instructions.
She was moved to a new room where they couldn't even look at her through glass. There is a specific potato soup that Geneva loves.
And it's just plain old potato soup.
Her kids started dropping it off for her, and she ate it, and something astounding happened. From the shadow of death's door, Geneva, clear-eyed and feisty, started fighting again, and she started getting better.
I wanted them to be proud that I could still push and win.
And you did.
Yeah, and I did. And I'm still fighting, and I'm still pushing, because I still have a lot to live for.
On the 22nd, the tests came back negative. The coronavirus, like all bullies, retreated in the face of something tougher than itself. In this case, a 90-year-old Texan whose kids describe her as a bat out of hell. And of course, her potato soup.
I don't have the coronavirus. I'm free. I'm clear. That's what that door says.
What's it going to feel like for you to go back home again?
I don't know that I can explain. It's going to be like, I haven't been to heaven yet, but it's going to be wonderful. And they tell me I might get to go tomorrow so I can live one more day.
Tomorrow came, and Geneva went. And that is the story of a tough old bird who got up off the canvas, proud and defiant, and gave the coronavirus a whooping it will not soon forget.
If you could communicate with that damn coronavirus, what would you tell it?
Goodbye.